Hey, I'm Mr. Rick, it's the program. It's all right to sing our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave, for the name of the free and the home of the brave. Yeah, we're back, everybody. What a time to be alive. On Tuesday, August 29th, 2017, episode 2537. We made it all the way from episode 1 to 10, 100,000, 2,000 to 537. What are we going to do today? Maybe look at the phones. Try to retrace our steps a little bit by looking into the past. Maybe have an idea. Yeah. You know, the phones in the past, those things are reliable, but the ideas, I don't know how reliable they are, but I have an idea about the unreliableness of ideas. That's an idea about themselves, so. It's an idea that I'm like tricking myself into believing. Look at the phone. I don't think we got any new voicemails today. Just somebody's trying to call us from the 512 area code early in the morning. I don't know when that was though. Who's from the 512 area code and calling at 7 a.m. There's a Mr. Ginsu message we didn't listen to yesterday, but let's kick it off. Let's call Dan Dobler, John Webster, Freddie Dobler. You know, the rounds. We're making their phone rounds here in the beginning of the show. This is, what, Dan? Oh yeah, Dan Dobler first. Whoa! It's a little bit loud. Hey, Dan Dobler.
Hello?
Hey, Dan Dobler, it's a program.
Hi.
Hey, we're on TV. How are ya?
Fine.
What are you doing?
I'm just, I came up, I watched a show on TV, I came upstairs.
Oh yeah.
I just came upstairs.
That's good. You got on regular TV or you got Netflix?
My regular TV. I got a box set. A box set.
Oh yeah. What do you watch? What show is it?
Alias.
Alias. Oh, that one is an old show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that one. Did you ever watch that one when it was actually on TV? And like I think it was like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I did with Jennifer Garner. You know?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I liked that show. I watched all of it before. Have you seen it all before when it was on TV?
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm watching it a second time. Did
Marilyn must be on the Marilyn must be on the program.
Yeah, that would be great. I wonder how that's gonna work out. But yesterday I think you left us a message and you said that she was getting tired, but she wasn't able to stop. And you remember that?
Yeah.
She is listening to the Beatles so much that it's making her tired. How is she now?
Yeah.
Has she learned to moderate herself, or is she still like
She rested. She rested for a while. She's okay now.
I'm glad, because I was concerned that she was going to be like she couldn't stop. She was addicted to the Beatles or something, pretty much.
But she's okay. She's all right now.
Good, and she's back to listening to the Beatles moderately, right, and not like overdoing it.
She's just a Beatles now. She's just a Beatles fan.
That's good.
A Beatles fan.
That's good that she didn't get too wild with it. I got some records. Yeah, did she pick a favorite, or is this all around, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she doesn't need a sedative, but you want some...
This is Colin.
Thanks for talking, Dan. Bye. Yeah. Thank you, Dan Dobler. What a Dan Dobler. What a person. This is Freddie, the producer. Hey, you've reached Freddie Dobler. I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a nice message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks a lot.
It's a flying saucer.
What?
Don't be afraid of the program.
Tamagotchi from outer space.
Liam.
Frisbee tots. A cosmic cross.
Is it?
Oh.
Liam, I'm afraid of UFOs.
It's just the flying saucer. Don't be afraid of the saucer. It's just the flying triangle. It's a holographic sentient pod.
I'm afraid because I don't understand what it is. I'm afraid.
Is it a Zeppelin length or a long cigar?
I'm afraid of things I don't understand.
Don't be afraid of the saucer. It's just a flying saucer.
Why would it fly? Why do the saucers aren't supposed to fly? I don't understand how it's flying and not moving and hovering. That makes me question reality. Whoa, robot. Freddy's been taken over by robot voice. Aliens, maybe. You know, like when the aliens come, they just take over your friends, and they just say hey, I heard that we shouldn't be afraid of aliens. But maybe you should be afraid.
Flying saucer. They're listening to you.
You guys stop listening.
My turn.
Hello?
Are you done?
Hello?
I don't know. I didn't. Yeah, hi, program.
Hey, Freddie, don't be afraid of the flying saucers.
Yeah, we're working on a new song. It's gonna be on that Pacific Northwest show. Did they tell you that?
Is it about
Oh yeah,
flying?
Liam's gonna record it.
It's about flying saucers?
Yeah, how did you know?
Well, that's what Liam's been telling us.
That's exactly what it's about.
He said don't be afraid of them.
I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I'm
It's a
afraid
song.
of what I don't understand.
They're probably not gonna use that vocal. Hopefully they won't use that vocal track. But you know. What were you saying?
I'm afraid of things I don't understand.
You have what? 3 things? What?
I'm afraid of things I don't understand.
Oh yeah, that's
Like-
true.
like-
Me too.
like
I'm
flying-
afraid of
Yeah,
I'm afraid of losing my loved ones.
yeah, that's a good fear. Well, what's your biggest fear? It's not like bears. That's what I always think.
Oh yeah, bears.
It's like
Bears.
my biggest fear is of my family falling ill.
Yeah, my biggest fear is not being good enough.
Yeah, and I'm not achieving, not letting my family down, or those around
Yeah,
me.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's my biggest fear.
Like heights.
Well, yeah, I saw some stuff on the street.
Yeah.
I saw, I was driving up to Seattle for this thing to do some, band practice. And then we got into the traffic, like always on I-5, you're driving up to Seattle, there's lots of traffic. Well, the traffic was bad, and then you went up there, and then there was like, at the top of the traffic, the thing causing the traffic was a Gawker slowdown at this like completely burned out station wagon. It was like had clearly been way on fire, like it was really burned up. But like pretty early, and like the wheels were all melted off, and like the seats looked like charred. It was crazy. It looked like the fire had just eaten the whole thing up, and there was still like a police officer with his lights on next to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty much. That was pretty intense. That was like right by JBLM area, right before the Berkeley exit.
Was there still a fire?
What? No, there wasn't still fire, but it was still smoking a little bit.
I don't think they make station wagons anymore.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think they do.
My family had a station wagon when I was a little kid.
Wonder what else. See anything else happen today? I just remember seeing that, and I was like, oh, I should tell the program about that.
It's been smoggy. It's been smoggy again. I think there's more fires or something.
There's smog fires, and then there's that stuff going on in Houston. It's like
oh yeah, there's a hurricane. The thing is, there's a hurricane.
Yeah, I hear Mercury is in retrograde. Maybe it's all because Mercury is in retrograde.
I think that Mars is in retrograde. Yeah, that's why the hurricane is coming, and not because of Mirror.
No, I guess that's not why it's coming, huh?
Yeah, that's trivial. I think that's trivializing, and maybe if you do that kind of thing, it's like you're not going to work on relationships. You're like everybody around me is mad at me, but that's because of Mercury, and not because that I am doing like being rude or something, or things that you can possibly change.
See.
And you're like, I don't need to improve. I just need to wait it out.
Yeah, I don't think it's really affecting me, but things sometimes get kind of weird with the coincidences, where bad things happen. And I had this hard drive fail, and like I guess that's the only bad thing so far.
And maybe
everything else going pretty good.
Maybe instead of just like being like, well, Mercury's in retrograde, you can get, I think you did already do this, but you got a better case for it, and taking better care of your things, being more aware of what is happening around you.
That's a good point.
And
now I've locked myself outside of the studio, outside of the band space.
You did? Just now?
Yeah, accidentally, yeah.
Oh, no.
This door, usually you can kind of like pop it open where it's not all the way locked, and now I am outside, and all my stuff is on the inside, and I can't get back in.
That reminds me that Bella said that she was locked out of here, and we never figured out what she meant by that, so maybe we'll call Bella.
Oh, you know, actually, I ran into Bella on the streets, and I asked her about that, and she said that the upper door has like a key lock on our side of the door, but the other side has nothing, or has some kind of lock on one side and no way to unlock it on the other side, which I don't think they make doors that don't have, that have like a lock on one side and not some way to open it from the other side, right? Or why would they have that there?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe was she think she was confused about the door?
I think maybe it's one of those locks that has like a hole in it, the door that has just like a single like hole. You put like an Allen wrench or something in there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That would make sense maybe, but
just like a pin, anything.
I guess there are doors at TCTV or something that only have a lock on one side, but
and then you're stuck.
I don't think it would be there in like a communal space there.
Yeah, I hope not.
Right.
That's never happened to me.
I don't know if they can hear me knocking. They're recording.
Did you look at the door? You're gonna be in the recording knocking. Did you look at the door when you heard about what she said at all?
I haven't looked at the door with it. I haven't looked at it since. I guess I have gone through the door, but I did not look at it to figure it out.
I never looked at it either, but I'm concerned a little bit that could happen to me. And then what would I do?
Oh, you know what? I do have actual studio. I have news. I now remember what it was, because I knew I was wanting to talk to you about something today. But I remembered that it wasn't the car thing. The car thing happened after. And what happened today was I got an email from the building. I don't know if this is actually good program news. Maybe we should talk about this off the program, but started it already, so I can't help it. But the building that we're in is now owned by a different company again, and it's not. We're not dealing with someone named. For a second, I thought we were dealing with the same person, but now we're not dealing with a Neil. We're dealing with a Keith. So I don't know. New people own the building, and who knows what? Yeah, that's the thing that's happening.
Where are they? I haven't talked to any of them.
I don't know. I'm not sure where they are.
So somebody bought the building.
I just got that today. Yeah. So I don't know.
I wonder if we have.
Hopefully it's.
Yeah, hopefully we'll stay here. I wonder.
They kind of just said, like, any building maintenance things or questions can come to me now. So it sounds like, at least at the time being, everything is just status quo.
Good. I wonder what they're doing, and like, I wonder if they would communicate with us about if they're going to do a thing. I always think that like one day they're just going to throw us, but they would got to give us some time or something, like contractually or something.
Yeah, I don't know. We have a lease, right? Or I don't know. Do we have to get a new lease?
Yeah, are we contractual or are we month to month? I don't know how it works.
I'm not sure either.
Well, these new people. So are you sending the like? Got to send things to the same people still?
Doing what?
I wonder who they are. They didn't come and talk to me or meet us.
No. Yeah. Me neither. They just sent this email. I don't know. I can't get to my email right now because I'm on the phone.
Somebody else owns it.
I'm locked outside.
Somebody else owns it now.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to call them to get yourself back in there when you're off the phone?
Yeah, as long as my phone doesn't die before I'm done talking with you.
Oh, yeah.
Low battery.
Oh, maybe you should hang up and call them then.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, it's been nice talking with you, program.
Thanks, Freddie. Don't get yourself locked out.
Oh, we got some names on the episode now.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Good. I don't know. I named one. Let's see. I named one episode the something scammers. What is it? They were like the jury duty scammers.
Oh yeah, the jury duty scammers. I've heard news about that. It's more prolific. So they were out there, and I did get scammed, and I didn't talk to them, and I should have talked to them some more.
Oh yeah, there was one where the next one you said you were going to call them, so I called that one, calling the jury duty scammers. Did you ever get a hold of them on that episode?
No, they deleted their number like immediately. I think is what happened because they're scammers.
Oh,
so
really? Maybe
yeah.
Because I've just been like grabbing a random phrase.
I think that's good.
And,
I think that's good though. That's good.
Oh, you know, one I did was it was something called like drying snails, because it was something that Mr. Catherine was showing, and he was like, you were on the couch, you're like, what is that stuff? And then he says, they're drying snails. And I was like, all right, that's it. That's the name of that episode.
I like it that it's like almost arbitrary and not quite.
Yeah, not quite arbitrary, but some of it's pretty arbitrary.
Yeah.
Some of it seems pretty real. Like episode 2501 is called something like What We Did the Last Couple Months or something, because you just like look at the entire past tape.
Yeah, that's a good one. We might do that next. And I'm also going to call Bella about that door. All right, well, hey, Freddie, get off the phone so you can not get locked out for good. Okay,
all right,
bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks, program.
That was Freddie, the producer. Don't want to get locked out for good. Let's do that thing, though, before I forget about calling Bella and about the door. Because that's... I'm concerned about that. I don't like the door. The whole door thing. Which one was it, though? Where's I gotta find Bella's number in the system. I think it's this one. Yeah. 520 area code. Was that Texas? I wonder if she's from the area of Texas that's flooding right now. Oh, here we go. Ring a ding, Bella.
Hello?
Hello, Bella. It's the program.
Hi, program. What's going on?
We're on TV. How are you?
Oh, God, they're on TV. I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm just going through photos. What are you up to? Taping?
Yeah, we're taping the program. Are you?
God.
Are you from Houston?
No, I'm from San Antonio.
Is that close to Houston?
Like 5 hours away from Houston.
Oh yeah, so your family didn't get hurricaned?
Well, I mean, there are still some hurricanes, but not as bad as Houston.
They got a little bit hurricane?
Yeah, a little, but like a tiny hurricane.
Like just it was raining a little bit, or what?
Yeah, it was raining.
They didn't get any?
A little flooding.
They got some flooding?
Mm-hmm. But no Trump.
Nothing bad about no bad flooding though where you're from your family that they did?
No
damage?
Not at all.
You know the Houston people? You know any Houston people?
Not really.
Yeah, me neither. It's pretty far away from you.
Who? I don't know. Houston's such a weird city.
Why?
I don't know. It's so big. It's like Tacoma.
It's like Tacoma, but big?
Yeah. It's just, ugh.
You don't like Tacoma?
Nice to see it, just, No. That was kind of meh.
It's a meh? Can you be more?
Yeah.
Can you be more specific?
It's just industrial. It's not really that pretty.
Yeah. It's blue collar.
Yeah, two blue collars.
Two blue collar, yeah.
And to be mention it as everyone's destiny. I mean, given that's historical, because that Tacoma's where all the trains ended, so it's technically it's the city of your destiny, because you're stuck there after the trains.
Oh, it's the
city of
destiny. I never heard that about Tacoma.
Google it. It's like, yeah.
Was Houston the city of destiny too? Not anymore.
No, it's the city of traffic.
City of
and flooding.
Flooding, yeah. All the traffic's underwater. Yeah. Did you ever go there?
A couple times. Not really, like, I don't know. There isn't really much for me to do in Houston that I couldn't just do in San Antonio or in Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah. What could I do there? Go to a football game?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Houston Astros. That's basketball.
There's the Spurs, though.
The Spurs?
Yeah, the San Antonio Spurs. Like, which are, like, obviously, like, one of the best basketball teams. So I'm like, why do I need to leave this city for basketball?
Yeah,
from, like...
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I've never seen basketball before.
Like, never. You've never seen it.
Not a game, or not a real... I've never seen it live. I've never seen a professional basketball game.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen professional baseball before.
Are you, like... Well, are you sure? It's, like, all over Facebook and stuff.
Oh, no, I've seen it on TV. For a minute.
Oh.
I never went to them. I never saw them live, I guess, so...
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah. So you got locked out of the door? You couldn't get into the
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, basically, you know how there's that outer door? I didn't get locked out of the studio itself. I have the key.
Yeah, yeah.
But, I got locked out of, like, the outer door, like, the press building.
Like downstairs?
Not downstairs, but upstairs. Like that door right on the staircase.
The top of the stairs?
That goes into, like, the upstairs. Yeah.
That's never happened to me, and I've seen that door closed before. That shouldn't be able to happen because that means I would be locked out also.
Yeah, no, I got locked out, and, like, people were doing the escape rooms. I think, like, that dude, he might have locked it just to give the people in the locker room, in the escape room, some privacy. I don't know.
You should have banged on the door. Yeah. That's what I would have done.
No, they're locked in, and they couldn't see that dude, so it's just like...
Yeah, well, I mean, that dude will show up if you start banging on the door.
Yeah, but I don't want him to hate me.
Well, if you lock the door, then that's his fault.
Yeah.
But I don't think that door can lock. I think you just didn't try. Did you just not open it? Did you try opening it and stuff?
Yeah, I tried opening it. No. I pushed on it super hard. I almost got it, but, like, it was obviously locked.
That's wild. I didn't even know that can happen. I want to go out there. Can you tell a story or something? I'm going to go check the door.
Okay.
Do you have time for this? Okay, I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna go check this door real fast. Okay. Okay, here you go.
All right. Oh. God. So on the streets today, I went to the farmer's market today. I'm not really good under pressure with this.
Not good under pressure?
No.
What was that? The farmer's like, I heard you just say, that was pretty good. I was looking, okay, so I looked at the door, and there is no locking mechanism on the door, but what there is a little door stop that's like on the bottom, you know?
Yeah.
So I think I think the door stop was just like down, and it was, you know, so you couldn't move the door.
Yeah.
So there's no like locking mechanism on that door. There's not even like a lock.
Well, he was definitely making it to the point where, like, other people weren't wanted.
Oh yeah, but there's like I think that he just closes the door, and then the little foot thing got caught.
Oh, okay.
So if you were just to, I think, wiggle, did you try wiggling?
Yeah, I tried everything with that door.
I think it was just caught because there's no. I was looking at the door just now. I just went out there to look at it. There's no locking mechanism on that thing.
So weird.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
I think that you were having a door problem.
Yes, I was having a door problem. That's the moral of the story. I was having a huge problem with the door.
Yeah. Well, I don't think there's a way to lock it. I think it was.
But like locking doors is also a door problem. So no matter if there is a lock or not, it is a door problem. And I just.
I believe that you couldn't get in or something, but I think you just had to wiggle it some more.
No, I was at that door for like 3 minutes, trying everything.
What were you gonna do?
I don't know. I was gonna like maybe clean up a little bit. I was just bored that day, so I was like, I'm just gonna hang out in the studio.
That's good.
Maybe
you can do that, but
like
the thing wasn't. Yeah, I think that you didn't wiggle it enough.
I wiggled it a good amount.
Well, later on there was no lock, and there's no way to lock that door. So I think in the future, just know.
Okay.
You just gotta know there's no lock. I think maybe it was like placebo too. You're like, it's locked, and then it didn't work.
Huh. Okay.
No, there is no lock.
That makes more sense. Okay.
You see, you see anything on the streets?
Oh,
What about the farmer's market? What did you buy at the farmer's market?
Nothing, because it's not a real freaking farmer's market.
It's not real?
It's like an arts and crafts market.
Well,
they don't have any... Yeah, they have like... I don't know, they sell kale and bouquets, and that's about it.
They have...
It's like
what? They have fruit? And
no, they don't have fruit. They don't have anything.
They don't have fruit right now?
No, not the farmer's market by their house.
Oh, the West Side Farmer's Market?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That one's not really real.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we're getting a call on the other line.
What?
We're getting a call on the other line.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Hello? Hello?
Oh, hey. I'm calling you because I've been trying to call Sean and Liam, who are in the practice space, and they just aren't answering, and I've been texting them, and they're not answering.
Oh, no.
So I thought I'd just call you back. I'm still stuck outside.
That's too bad. I talked to Bella on the phone, and I was looking. Yeah, I had her talking when I went and investigated the door, and there's no, like, locking on that door at all.
No lock on the door at all?
Yeah, there's, like, no way to lock it. Like, neither side has, like, some kind of, like, turning, locking thing. It's just not lockable.
Oh, but doesn't it have, like, a flip-down sort of, like, door stopper? Maybe the door stopper was down. No, wait, the door stopper's got to be on the other side of the door, actually.
No, there's both. It's on both sides.
Maybe the door stopper was just down and she thought it was locked.
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I did ask her if I think if you wiggled the door, that would jostle the door stopper, but she says she did, but I don't know if, I think she didn't jostle enough.
Yeah.
That's my theory about getting locked out. The room that they're in is like in the middle of the building, right? There's no like...
Yeah.
You gotta get on the...
I'm locked.
Uh-huh.
I'm locked outside of the building, outside.
You gotta get on the roof.
No, it's going to be hard to get on the roof. Well, I could probably do that, but I don't know what I would do if I got on the roof.
Yeah, stomp around a little bit. Like, hey, what's that stomping? It must be Freddy.
Yeah.
Do they know where you went?
Man, and like the worst part about this is that earlier when Chandra was recording, Liam was talking, or like his phone was making noise, and I was like, Liam, put your phone on silent.
Oh no.
And so then I told him to put his phone on silent, and now he can't hear me.
Yeah.
Sean can't hear me. No one can hear me. I could like probably. Oh man, my options are not good. I don't have many good options.
But your keys and stuff are in the room, right?
Yeah, there's a spare under my car.
Oh,
that
yeah,
I could
but-
get to.
well,
But then
yeah.
what? I'm just gonna like drive home without any of the rest of my stuff,
Yeah.
or like I don't know. And then my phone's about to die too, so I like want to go get Chinese food down the street. But then my phone is gonna die, and then they're gonna leave the studio.
Well, they're gonna leave the studio, and then you'll be. I mean, they won't be there for that much longer.
Yeah, I know. I mean, basically, my only good option is to just like sit outside on the curb, waiting for them to either check their phones or finish recording and come outside or something.
Aren't they gonna realize that you've been out there for so long?
You would think so, but I don't know.
It's already been a while.
I don't think I did a very good job on that recording, so maybe they're trying. You know, I think it'll be good though.
They have a.
I think that they're just like engrossed in it.
Oh yeah. They have a. They have a.
But
recording-
how long do people go without checking their phone? Probably not long.
Yeah. They have a setup in there. They have a recording setup in there in that room now.
Right now, it's just like a Apple laptop. No, Apple Mac, and then it's got a microphone plugged into the USB or something like that. Some headphones.
Yeah.
They're just doing it in GarageBand.
Yeah, GarageBand. That's no, sure. They're gonna find them. They're gonna find you.
Yeah, I know.
But it might be a while.
I guess I just have to practice my patience. You know, patience is a good thing to have to practice from time to time. But
Oh yeah, you don't.
I feel like I could be using my time so much better, and I can't.
Now you're just
Maybe
waiting.
it's a blessing. Yeah.
You gotta get a like a Rubik's cube or something.
Yeah. I mean, I have a phone, although my phone's about to die, and then what am I gonna have?
Oh yeah.
I
Well,
could twiddle my thumbs. I just could think. I could sit on the curb and think about things.
I try it sometimes. I try to run through like movies or something. Let's see if you can remember them.
Like watch a movie in your mind?
Yeah. Like you remember.
That's a good idea.
You have a movie that you know well enough that you can kind of remember it through.
Yeah, I probably could remember Star Wars. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
To just watch New Hope, the original, non-specialized edition.
Yeah, in your mind, it'll be the best. That's like.
Maybe I could, change the plot a little bit, even if I want to.
Oh man, that'd be hard because then.
Ah! Oh God, Tom just almost hit me with the door.
Oh yeah.
I'm saved.
Oh, you're saved.
I'm saved.
Like a
I think I'm in a survive program. Thanks for talking me through it.
You're welcome. Thank you. Hi, Sean. Tell Sean.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right. Well, that was Bella and Freddie. Bella, I don't know about that door, Bella. I think you had a problem. I think it was the stopper, the door stopper. I'm not good under pressure. That's what Bella said when I'm like, start telling a story. She didn't have a story to tell. I don't like the farmer's market. I've got a story. I don't like it. I don't like the farmer's market. I'm gonna try to call John Webster. Here it goes. The voicemail box belonging to is full. No longer.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. The mailbox belonging to 360.
Oh, oh.
Are you still there? Goodbye.
Hey, John. It's the program. How are ya? Where are ya? Are you doing okay? I'm leaving you one of these false voicemails. I know aren't really being recorded anywhere other than the program, but maybe you're going to be hearing this next year, and you can respond in kind. So maybe next year, if you hear this, you can start calling us back and answering all these things that I'm asking you, like, how are you? But they're like, hey, I'm good still. I gotta ask questions with the real answers, like, what's your philosophy on, like, you know, some kind of issues or beliefs or something like that. Those are things that are like, tell me about a time, like, that's a good thing. Tell me about a time that you have seen an accident. You seen anything on the streets, John? These are some good questions. You ever experienced awe? Something awesome. I was trying to think of what was, or great. That was the thing I've seen. Like, what have you seen that was just great? And you're like, wow, that was great. You can call back, John. You know how to call back. You've called before. That area code thing, I think, is no longer. So you don't have to. You don't have to worry about the area code thing because of, like, I know that before you were, like, you thought you had to maybe, like, pay more for the area code, like, kind of service deal thing. But I think that's changed. It's no longer how it works. Like, area codes are not the same. I wonder if they even cost money anymore. But I don't know if it's locally or I guess it couldn't be everywhere. But I don't know if you have to pay long distance anymore within the country. Maybe you don't. All right, John. Thanks for listening to this false message, potentially or not. John, where even are you? When even are you? When even are you, John? Let's listen to the last message, though, that we had saved onto the thing. It's from Mr. Ginsu. We didn't listen to it yet. Here it is.
So, my mom's about the nicest Christian asshole you'll ever fucking meet in your fucking life. After all, she helped me fucking out when the state wouldn't help me out.
That's good.
She supported me for 18 years of bullshit when the state couldn't figure out, when the doctors couldn't figure out nothing. When I'm paying for the doctors, they couldn't figure out nothing. When the state's paying for the doctors, they says, oh, well, let's just do one thing at a time. When I was paying for it, doctors do like 3 or 4 things if they wanted, if I wanted them to. They wouldn't bitch too much. Now, somebody else is paying for it, which is fucking Obamacare over. One thing at a time. I mean, you got to work, we'll take care of your work this time. If you got a cold, well, you got to decide where you want the cold took care of or the work took care of. So you probably get your cold took care of first, and then go back and get your work took care of second. But you got to have 2 different appointments, see? You could get it all done right there fucking once, but then the doctor...
I think you should probably go after the wart. The cold's just going to go away on its own eventually. Not the wart, though. So, and then I don't know if you have like the flu or something. I think the flu just goes away on its own also. You just gotta keep drinking fluids or something. Kind of feels like it's never gonna go away, but eventually it'll go away. I think it's all the phone stuff that we had today. Let's get to this. Some of the stuff and record a message to the future. But let's look at this past video first. This that's today. Oh, we started doing the thing. The
state capital, come on by.
Stuff like that. Every day.
Bye.
Bye. Take off, hosers. Yeah, hey everybody, it's August 29th. Labor Day 2016.
Phones were down for part of the episode, so we used our wits and conversed like human beings.
What? Where's Carl?
Where's Carl? John Webster's TV is really loud. Dan Dobler's going somewhere.
Jeremy's going to Chinese restaurants.
Some guy puked on the floor. All that and more, 11:30 and 2 a.m.
TV channel 22, 3608, 364384, call and leave a message, you get on TV.
We are not live, and you are probably drunk.
I'm not drunk, Jeremy.
You think if I get a bucket of nuts and take it over there?
I know when you are also. You're in 2016. We were here in 2017. Here's the messages to the future. Still got a good amount of tape. We are like more than halfway through this tape though. Oh. Luke.
Because it's better here.
Wake up, Luke.
Bye.
Bye. All right. All right, here we go. Recording this message to the future. Hey, future, it's us, the past again. I'm doing this thing with this tape. Freddie got locked out of the room. Bella got locked out of the room. Everybody's trying to get the doors to go. I think that it was just the door, like I think it was user error on Bella's part with the door. It's this day, Tuesday, 29th. Thanks for watching. Bye. User error, Bella. Use the door. Learn how to use the door. It's Tuesday, Monday. I guess we'll look at a week. Sunday, Saturday with Freddie. Friday. Thursday. Wednesday. And Tuesday. This is the one. Oh, maybe we'll go. Well, this is a Tuesday, right? What's the thing? I think that was the thing. I guess this is gonna be Oh yeah, Sunday. Oh, we went this far anyway. Let's see the San Juan Islands. It's like a week and a half. Wait. The past. How are you? Good. We're at the San Juan County Fair. Do you remember this? Yeah. Exciting. Junior Fred and they're reason the camera. Thanks, future. Okay, bye. Bye. That was a message to the future. I'm gonna have to go back tomorrow. Future, it's us, the past. It is Sunday, and we're back at the studio. Yesterday we were at the San Juan County Islands, and I did that whole thing where I came back, and it feels good to be back. It's like the vacation, coming back to your own home and stuff. I know what you mean. Thanks, bye. Bye. Today was the eclipse day, remember that? Yeah. It stayed about the same light when we looked at the camera, but I went out there to the park and saw the with the glasses and stuff. Oh, did you see it? Did you have all your fingers? Did the eclipse remove them somehow? Thank you. It's us, the past. How are you? How many fingers do you have? How's your health? How's life? What kind of things do you have in the future? Amazing things? Future things? You have like mechanical butlers. You have like tin hats. tinfoil hats that do help you instead of just crazy people.
I have.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, future, it's us. The past.
Hey, past.
Hi.
What do you have to say to the future?
Fred, you're doing a good job. It's okay. Just relax. Keep on eating kratom.
Okay, bye, future. Hey, Hey, future, it's us, the past. Again. Excuse me. I ate some pizza. I got some other things. Mr. Ginsu's lonely, and then he's turning violence right afterwards. Where are they? It's Thursday. 24th. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Future. It's us, the past. How are you? Look at this. What's it like in the future? How many fingers do you have? Extra fingers? 11? I have 10. Regular amount. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Right now?
Right now. Hey, future, it's us, the past.
Hey, past.
We're here in the past. Hope the future's going good. It's going pretty good here in the past. Today is the day when we put the dice quilt on the thing here. And we played the dice game once today.
Oh, yeah. Have you grown any extra fingers?
Have you come up with any other games?
Let us know. Bye.
Grown any extra fingers, huh?
It is Sunday the 27th. So 2535. Remember when we kind of have to really this dice blanket? How many extra fingers do you have? None? Good, because otherwise maybe it'd be some kind of mutant. Remember I talked to your family today?
Yeah, I remember that. Was that yesterday?
Bye.
That must have been Sunday. Was it Sunday?
Future, it's us in the past.
Oh, yeah, Sunday. Talking to the family.
How are you? What do you have to say to
What will happen?
How many fingers do you have?
All of them.
Yeah.
What's it like in the future?
It's amazing.
Are more Martians coming over to Olympia because it's better here?
Bye.
Bye.
All right. I'm messing with this tape. Freddie got locked out of the room. Bella got locked out of the room. Everybody's trying to get the doors to go. I think that it was just the door, like I think it was user error on Bella's part with the door. It's this day, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye. My pleasure.
I don't know how to use doors either. Maybe I know how to use a door. Usually. Never found a door I didn't know how to use. Unless I wasn't supposed to be using it. There's a little bit of this wedding. Dave and Donna. Rob and Donna.
Right here. And then Rob and I are going to dance some music.
Where are you going? Peace be with you, and also with you. Is this after it's done? That's some ancient stuff, you know. It's still around. Like how much gets Catholicism changed from 1987? Oh, it's getting into the actual wedding. This is oh, we've been watching the reception this whole time. Said love a mountain. Is this a church song? I don't think this is generally a church song. I think it's like extra churchy this way. Get on the way. Some say love. Is somebody singing, or this is some church stuff, right? With the lighting of the candles. This is pretty exciting, though. With that, the wedding is happening now after the whole reception. I don't know what can I say. I hope that the rainbow shirt guy has a rainbow suit, but I doubt it. I bet he has a pretty tame suit. And we can see Donna walk down the aisle, though. You know, Donna, I knew that this was your wedding video and that we're watching your wedding reception, but I feel like we've grown closer, Rob and Donna, like both of you, and I am going to be moved to see your vows and commitment. I also wonder about your present state, and if, like, maybe if you have a family, maybe you have children. That's what happens often when you get married, especially in the Catholic Church. You have children now. Do you have a life outside of a life outside of the marriage, or did you get divorced, or is one of you alive? Are you both alive? Oh, is that Rainbow Shirt Guy, or is that Rob? I think Rainbow Shirt Guy might have a white tux. I guess I didn't pay too much attention to his face. I was just looking at his shirt the whole time. But maybe this Mr. White Tux, is that you, Rainbow Shirt Guy? Because that is definitely a good continuation of things. I think it's Rob, though. I think Rob has got the white. That's like wedding style, right? White, like the bride wears white, so now Rob's wearing white. Let's see how it is. Rob, take a picture. This is like an old classic song, right? This is not a copyrighted song. Plus they're singing it, so fair use or whatever. Oh, I always cry at weddings, not really. I think this one maybe that was because I've been spending time with them. I'll have to cry another day. So next, like James Bond movie. We made it through another episode of the program without losing consciousness or dying. I wasn't so sure today. Thought maybe I could die. Thanks for watching. It's Tuesday, 537. We're on every night on TCTV, channel 22 at 11:30 and 2 a.m. YDHWM.com. Check it out. 360-364-384. Call and leave a message. Get on TV. YDHWM 109 State Avenue, number 3. Yeah. Graham, it's a good song. Thank you. TCTV, La Bebe, Jordy, Fabulous, Graham, StopTheSpot.com, John Webster, Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you. Viewers, that's you're watching. Thanks. Hell yeah, dog. Bye.